Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today we have Karen Bowman, the VP of Channels for UJET, an up-and-coming provider that's disrupting the contact center community. Prior to joining UJET, Karen spent over 4 years as the Senior Director of Channel Sales for Five9. Prior to that, Karen spent 4 years at Serenova as the VP of Channel and Partner Development. I'm thrilled that this month's sponsor of the Top Gun Show is UJET. Karen, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you so much, Steve. And I got to say, I've always wanted to be on Top Gun, so I'm so excited to be here.
Bucket list, baby, bucket list.
I know, check that one off. I got on Top Gun finally.
Right on.
I also wanted to say congratulations on your new role too. So we're excited about what you're up to as well, and we're excited to continue to be able to partner with you in the market. So.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Thank you. That's one of the reasons why I'm promoting you. You're one of the providers in the portfolio for AppSmart and through the MicroCorp deal, and so just going to get bigger and better. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, your background shows that you know the CCaaS and client experience space very, very well. What attracted you to make the move and to join UJET?
Yeah, that's a great question. I've had the opportunity to work for some really great companies, and, they've done some great stuff in the space. And really, UJET was kind of out of the blue for me, quite literally. Like, I just heard from a former CEO of mine, and, he was excited about the technology. That was Vasily Triant, and got me excited about the technology. And, Vasily's a great sales guy. So I was like, all right, well, you sold me, man, but, what's really under the covers? Like, what really is this about UJET? So I did a lot of digging, and I actually reached out to our partner community too, right? Folks that I saw that had already signed up with UJET. And I was really kind of, a little bit surprised, like who were these folks and why don't I know them? And turned out like they were really just getting ready to solidify their go-to-market plans. And that's why they hadn't really been out in the marketplace. So their recent round of funding helped provide what we needed to build a team to take this to market. And the thing I also really appreciated about them is they were from the top down, all about channel. So I know many of us out there, we've worked for companies in the channel where, they've maybe not necessarily really seen the value of channel or really believed in channel. They just kind of do channel because everybody's doing channel. So we feel like we have to do channel, where UJET was really committed to it. And they had phenomenal technology. It was new, it's different, it's modern. And just the whole way they've rolled it out and how they've architected the solution and what they're offering is truly differentiated. And they're, from my perspective coming in, they were really that CCaaS 3.0, kind of the next iteration of what's happening in this space. So that's really kind of the crux of it for me.
That's great. And I've sat through the demo, and most demos are kind of like, yeah, I know. What does yours do that other people's don't? And I mean, almost all of the demo was cool stuff that's patented that nobody else does in the business. So it's an incredible demo. I want to encourage viewers that if you want to see something that will knock your socks off and really build serious client experience, contact me on LinkedIn and I'll set you up with a complimentary demo. Okay, commercial over. Since you're leading the channel strategy for UJET, please talk about your go-to-market strategy and the importance of the indirect sales agent channel to UJET.
Yeah, what a awesome opportunity to build channel from scratch. I've had the opportunity to do it before, but really, coming together with the team that we've been able to assemble has been amazing. We've got Forrest Nipple on managing our national master agent partners. We've got Brandon Ackard in the West, Marcy in the East, and we're just going to continue to grow from there. And the lean in we're getting from partners is incredible. So I really appreciate what you said earlier, because I have had a lot of partners say, Karen, I took the demo because it was you and you asked me, but now that I've seen it, I'm really excited about it. So being able to take this cool technology, bring it to the partner community and really see them light up and have something different and make it easy for them. Like, we're a super easy lift to install. So we're not complicated from an installation perspective. So a lot of those big upfront costs that are barriers, we don't have those. We really make it easy for the partners to engage with us, to interact. We jump on demos for them. it's kind of full service to make sure we can make that sale. And then as we look at the channel overall, we're totally flexible on what makes sense for that go-to-market model for those partners. So we certainly have the master agent and sales partner community, but there's a big diverse amount of partners within that community. There's some partners that want to provide additional services, implementation services. Some partners want to provide managed services, some partners front-end consulting. So we're really tapping into kind of, how do we really make this as easy as possible for partners to engage and help them bring this great technology to their customers. So, we've got a long ways to go to build things out, but we're really excited right now at the number of master agents that have just leaned in for us and have really picked up the technology, and they're early adopters going out there. And we have partners in other spaces and other channels, traditional bar channels, distribution channels, also leaning in and wanting to bring on UJET. So it's a fast whirlwind, but it's an exciting time, Steve. And we're really happy to be able to be out there and happy to carry the flag of partner first and really mean it.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that, but I'll tell you, that really starts and stops at the top of the organization. So I really like what you said about the commitment to the indirect channel, the people who hold the relationships with the customers. So that's exciting. Well, Karen, you're a big fan of the Top Gun Show, and I know that there are millions and millions of people watching this right now. I like to end each show with a personal, fun, or entertaining fact about yourself. So why don't you tell the viewers something that very few people know?
Yeah, well, as you know, during COVID lockdown, I've been doing a lot less fun and things that I would normally do. But I'd say one of the things, like I'm an avid hiker and a mushroom forager. So people might not know that about me, but big foodie. So I love to go out and collect mushrooms and come back and concoct and cook them and do all kinds of fun things.
So how do you know if it's like a mushroom you can cook or a mushroom that's going to kill you?
Oh yeah, well, we could diverge into a big conversation there, but the reality is there's some simple rules that apply, and you definitely want to be absolutely certain and educated before you take any leaps. So there's a saying, there's old mushroom hunters and bold mushroom hunters, but are no old and bold mushroom hunters. So don't go into it lightly, get educated, but there's some really pretty easy rules to follow once you know about, just generally how the mushrooms look, what type of, whether they have ribs underneath or spikes or spongy. And I'll be happy if anybody wants to reach out to me, or anybody in the Pac Northwest that wants to go join me on a hike. Definitely feel free to ping me on LinkedIn, and I'll help you out with that.
Well, you've heard it here on the Top Gun Show. Karen Bowman, the Mushroom Queen. Thank you for being on the show today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Steve. My lifelong dreams come true.
There you go. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.